All right. Crouton Ramon's House of Math. I feel like a used car salesman. Here's all the different prices. All right. Um, oh, and then I forgot to put the main one. Where am I going to put that? Right up here. I'm going to have a sale on passwords. One-time sale, $3.25. If you want to do a one-time passwords, they're usually $3.99. So that's actual money off, right? And I've got plenty of people paying this right here, right? 12 at 37 works out to 444.44 because each module is $111, and there are 4 modules. So if you buy them like this, it's 444. You do 12 payments of 37. I will have a very short sale where I will knock off 2 payments, and you can get it at $37, but it'll only be $370 because it's only going to be 10 payments because I'll knock off 2 payments, right? And then we'll just keep going right down until we get to here. So you can do 12 payments of 31, or 13 payments of 29, or 15 payments of 25, 50, 25, 50, 19 payments of 20, 50, which works out to 380, right? Because what you see is the price goes up as you spend more time, right? 20 payments of $20 is 400, and 24 payments of $17. All right, this will give you a lifetime pass. In other words, it'll take you 2 years to get your lifetime pass, and it's going to take you 2 years to get all access, right? So you'll get, over here, you'll basically get 1 module every 6 months. And on this one, of course, you'll get them faster than that. But over here, you basically get a module per 6 months. But I also have all kind of goodies that I can throw in there, like the Facebook page, hurricane training, and so on. So you'll get lots and lots of stuff while you're getting, paying off your password. And the idea is that normally I used to just give you everything at once, but like I said, a quarter of the people that did it on the multi-pay programs, they would do 1 or 2 months, download everything, and I have the analytics on my website, and then quit paying. So I'm sure that's not you, but 1 in 4 people that did it this way did that. So now you pay for the sins of others, where I don't give you everything up front. You get to pick of course, you get module 1 to start off with all the PDFs and stuff like that, and some training, and then you'll get and I'll throw on the Facebook page too on this one. That used to be the last thing I would give you. But on the Facebook page, there's all kind of good stuff over there now, because on the Facebook page, the super duper super secret website, now we've got people, posting pictures from their math groups and posting, questions, comments, video, all kind of stuff. It's not just me over there anymore. And also there's a little community where you guys hopefully can get together and play online with your kids, and you have other people that have blocks, and you guys can do it online. Is the hallucination that I have. I hope that this continues, because I know a few of you people have made friends online, and you guys can play together, or your kids can play together, and you math moms can share ideas and so forth, questions, comments, concerns, and ask questions and not just get answers from me, get answers from other people's point of view. Okay, so once again, currently it's 12 payments of $37, that's the price. The sale, oops, I should put that someplace. Sale. This is a brand new pen and it's weak. Sale, right? Knock off 2 payments, or knock off money, because I know a lot of you, it works. And like I said, if you can get more stuff cheaper, which you can't, but if you can get more stuff cheaper, go there. Go wherever that is, go there, and then let me know about it, and I will tell other people about it also, because I've heard it over and over again from many different people. You pay a lot more and get a lot less stuff. And with me, you're going to get, in these 12 payments, that means basically every 4 months, you're going to get a new module. And by the time module 3, it will take you years to get through my website. So by the time you get to module 3, you will have, and there will be no prepayment penalty, because I know a lot of people, they make a few payments and then they're hungry for more stuff, and then you just pay the difference, right? So I've had some people that they made 3 or 4 payments and then just say, can I make a one-time payment and get all the rest of the modules? Yeah, absolutely. So if you are doing this and 6 months in, you decide that you made 6 payments, it'd be really simple. You take 6 times 17, subtract it from that, and that'll be the difference that you owe. Simple. Same thing over here, 15, right? If you've made like 5 or 6 payments, and then you decide that you want to get, make a one-time payment and pay it off, and you're in for life, right? And now, I am a inner circle member of various clubs and so forth, where where they give online information and so forth. And just because I'm inner circle doesn't mean I get 50% off. But I give you guys 50% off if you're a lifetime member. And I come up with new stuff, and I always come up with new stuff, trainings and other things, PDFs and so on. You generally, I give you half off, right? 50% off. So it doesn't mean because you have a lifetime password that everything I do in the future you get for free. I don't know anybody that does that, and I don't know why you would expect that. But the idea is that you will definitely get steep discounts on new products and new things that I do. And if you want to come to trainings, and if you want to get PDFs and so forth as they become available, you will have, and I have some things coming down the pipe, and you will get a steep discount if you are a lifetime password member. And then also understand that this will be the 10th year of lifetime password, and the lifetime password at this price, at prices at $3.99 and you're in for life, are going away. I'm probably going to do it where it works out to $2.99 a year. That's basically going to be $300 a year, and I might do something like $365 a day, and then you just pay that every year. And if you're current, you have access, and if you're not current, you don't have access. Very simple. That's the way most people do it, right? They don't give you lifetime memberships. You just pay on a yearly basis. And I've had Kurt and more than a few tutors and trainers that have gone around looking for information, trying to educate themselves, tell me that, yeah, there's no place where you get as much information for the price. There's no place. So when we do, and I've had multiple marketing people tell me that you are ridiculous for giving these people a lifetime pass for $3.99. It should be more like, I've had people tell me as much as 20 grand. I'm like, that's crazy. I'm not doing 20 grand. But because they were going to change my market into highly paid professionals that have degrees in psychology and child psychiatry and so forth. And we're going to make a package. No, let's just keep it at a reasonable price. But what it's going to be is you'll probably pay for 4 years. So do the math, right? Basically $300 times 4. And that will be a lifetime pass. And you'll have to pay $1,200 to get everything. But there's a few more things I want to do before that happens. And I apparently have about 10 months to get it done. So, like the fraction page needs to get finished, and a few other things need to get finished. And there's a few other things that I want to get done before I do that. But the idea is that the lifetime pass is about to go way, way up. And then after that, it's going to be, like everybody else, $300 a year. Right? And for my $300 a year, you ask around, right? Go do some research and see if you can, for that amount of money, if you get as much stuff from other people. And what you'll find is that for most people will tell you that you pay a whole lot more and get a whole lot less. All right, so this is the sale that's coming up. Tell your friends. I just got to build the buttons is what it boils down to. And it takes a while to build each one of these things, right? And then you got to make sure it's right and so on, so that when you click the button, and understand it's a commitment, right? So when you click it, you're not just paying 37, you're paying 10 of 37. When you click it, you're not just paying 31, you're paying 12 of 31, right? And then each month, and it's going to be on you, not me, because I have quite a few different people, and then I look at your account. So when you first set this thing up, you're going to get email. Set up an email box for me, for Crouton Ramon, in your whatever email program you're using. And it makes it easy, because I have a couple of people, they change names, you get married, you get divorced, whatever. And, it's, like I said, it's 10 years, so things change and email addresses change. And you ask for a lifetime pass, and you're not on my lifetime pass list, or for whatever reason, or because, it went to the spam folder or whatever, and I look you up and I can't find you, I will usually give you the benefit of the doubt and give you one, cycle for free. And then after that, if I can't find you, you had better be able to show me that you have paid, because you'd be surprised. I have a couple of people now that have asked for lifetime passes, and somehow, I don't know how they get to the lifetime pass list, and then they haven't paid, right? They want a lifetime password, because they think that this is some huge operation where I don't check or I don't know what's going on. And turns out they haven't paid a dime. And this one woman was like, "Oh, sorry," and then she actually paid me. But she tried to get in free first. It takes every kind of people, folks, and it's the internet and it's the World Wide Web. And I'm no longer a Pollyanna where I just like expect you to follow through on your obligations, because I understand times are tough, and these are homeschool and people that are trying to get as much information to their kids as cheaply as possible. But I think what you'll see here is that you got a pretty good deal going with Crouton Ramon's House of Math. And once you're in, that also allows you to, not unlimited access, but I mean, if you have questions or comments or concerns or whatever, you can email me, and I'll spend a little time with you on the phone if necessary, or, because I've had some dialogues that go on for days when it comes to, asking questions back and forth about, how to introduce this topic or how to, whatever, math. And I'm happy to do so. But I'm not happy to do so if you haven't spent a dime and you want my time, because my time is a fairly precious commodity now, especially as, there's 100 people, I'm amazed, over at the Super Duper Super Secret Math Group. I mean, it just keeps going, and nobody, okay, that's not true. I think like 2 or 3 of those people are friends, my girlfriend, etc. But she helps moderate and so on. As there's no moderation to do over there, but the idea is that 97% of the people over there have paid to get into that website. It's not free, right? It's not a free page. It's you need to be approved, and you need to be paid to get in there. And it'll come with this. And over there, if you scroll, you have access to my PDFs, which I sell for $19. And if you get a one-time fee into that site, you get all my PDFs right off the bat. There's all kind of training. There's all kinds of stuff. There's hours and hours and hours of video now. And I just added another hour on fractions and various math topics, and how to use your blocks to best effect and so on. Over there, there's also little excerpts of training, excerpts from Math Camp. In fact, there's 10 hours of Math Camp over there right now, which is, I can't understand why more people don't go over to the Super Duper Super Secret Math Group, because I was selling that for $49, and the people that came to that math training paid more than that, and there's way more than just the 10 hours of Math Camp there. There's Math Camp, there's Hurricane, there's all kind of training over there for the parents. There's also stuff for kids. There's also PDFs and so on. And that's just the Facebook page. Come to my website, and there's a plethora of, of information. Because I don't know what people are thinking. That I guess what you've come to expect is you pay $400 and you get a few hours of stuff. For $400 on my website, if you pay the lifetime pass, it's going to take you literally months and months and months to get through everything, even if you binge watch. And don't binge watch. Just go through it one step at a time. It's like the story about the headlights, right? You can't see the whole way, but you can see far enough that you can keep going, right? So, and the idea is that you can jump around, right? I put it in modules, but the idea is that just because it's in module 4 doesn't mean you can't do it with little kids. You don't have to wait till they're in high school to start doing trig and stuff like that. So the idea is that there is hours and hours, and by the time you've paid your 24, I guarantee you there will be a whole lot more than there is now, because I add stuff all the time. I add PDFs. I add, I make stuff constantly. I do trainings and record those and put them on there. There'll be more hours of math in the next 24 months than there is now, for sure. So you'll be having more stuff as time goes by. Same thing over here. 15 months from now, I guarantee you there'll be more stuff than there is now. So people that get in now with the lifetime pass, you are assured that there will be more stuff, and a lot of that stuff I add for free. It just it becomes part of the pages. Some of the stuff, like I said, you'll get a discount on it, a steep discount, usually 50% off. So be looking for this sale. It's coming up, and I will talk to you guys soon. Go to CroutonRamonsHouseOfMath.com for more. The sale will be on the blog. and the buttons and so forth will probably all be on the blog, because if I put it on my website, then I have to take it down, and the blog is much easier to deal with than my clunky website now. Because the builder on that page is not fast, let's put it that way. But first I got to go over to PayPal and build all these buttons and stuff, and then I can make the thing. And then be looking for the Mortensen Company's Valentine's sale. They'll be having blocks on sale here soon. All right, talk to you soon. I think that covers everything. Pick your price, and you can subscribe now. Many people have been asking, can we just have some kind of subscription program? And then see, look, after 24 months, you're in, right? You've got a lifetime pass. And then after this year, in fact, before this 24 months is over, the lifetime pass is going to go way, way up. Like I said, it's going to turn into like every other website out there, where it's just like, $2.99 a year. And then if you want a lifetime pass, it's going to be, pay for, and you get in forever. Right. So if you've got, and I've seen lots of people now with little kids. And if you've got 7 kids, this is a huge, huge deal. If you've got a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old, I've had my website up for 10 years, and I don't see why it won't be up for another 10. So, or 20, or however long it is till I'm, in the ground. And even then, I've made some contingency plans that the website will continue on after that. So the idea is that lifetime means lifetime. So the more kids you have, the better a deal it is. The younger your kids are, the better when you get down to it. Because, say you've got a 10-year-old, you can be using my website for the next 5-6 years easily. And there's all kinds of fun stuff on my website for kids of all ages. And the idea also is, just because I've got little kids doing it doesn't, some of the stuff that my quote unquote little kids are doing, the 7 and 8-year-olds are doing. I have kids from prestigious private schools that can't do that kind of math, or come here crying because they're confused about trig or algebra, or just factoring polynomials, or whatever it is, graphing them. And you'll see on my website, little kids, 10-year-old kids, graphing polynomials, no problem, right? Factoring them, doing trig, etc. Check out my website. There's all kinds of fun stuff there for you. Again, it's not something you're going to get through in a weekend or a couple of weeks. It's designed to give you years of games, activities, and stuff to do with your children, and to change the math life of your homeschool. And then hopefully, once you get this information into your belt and you learn it and play with your kids and see success, you'll play with others, and maybe you make some side income. And have fun doing it, right? Math for fun and profit. All right, click on Ramon'sHouseOfMath.com for more.